Is Chris Eubank Jr. in big trouble? Conor Benn has been granted permission to use an 18-foot ring instead of the 20-foot ring. The 20-foot ring is the standard ring size, but Conor Benn, upon his request, has been granted. He can use the 18-foot ring. Everyone's going up in arms about it. Oh my God, this is a game changer. Oh my God, it's over for Chris Eubank Jr. Wow. Yo, people are going crazy over this, man. Is that ring size really the deal breaker? Like, is that what's going to make the big difference in this family feud, in this clash? Yeah, both guys know they have to win. The loser is like almost over, especially for Chris Eubank Jr. Do you know what I mean? Conor Benn loses, or he's the smaller guy, he's meant to lose. Chris Eubank Jr. loses, it's over, mate. Retirement, he's 35 years old, humiliation. Do you know what I mean? His dad already doesn't want to know about him. His dad called him a disgrace. So if he loses, it's over. It's over. He might as well, he's going to be disowned by the EUBANK family. He might as well change his surname. That's how bad it's going to be. But guys, before we advance in the talks on the topic of this video, please don't forget to always smash the like button. Leave your comments. I always appreciate when you engage with the channel. I really appreciate it. And I do my best to reply to every single comment as well. So go ahead and do that. And also, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. You're gonna help the channel to grow. Listen, I know I always emphasize on it and I'm always going on about it, but by you subscribing, you're really helping with the algorithm and you're pushing the channel, you know, to the top of the list, top of the pile, so we can be seen, so the engagement and everything can grow. So go ahead and do that, because the majority of people that watch my channel, like, they're not subscribed. For some reason, about 75% that watch the videos are not subscribed. Come on, help a brother out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Subscribe yet. And if you are subscribed already, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But listen, let's go back to the topic of discussion. This ring change, the ring size, you know, everyone's banging on about it. This is making Conor Benn favorite for the fight. I get it. Listen, I'm here for it. I hear it. Do you know what I mean? I hear the reasons why, you know, I hear the arguments. Yo, a smaller ring, yeah, a smaller ring means Conor Benn can be more ferocious. Do you know what I mean? He's going to use his speed. He can go in and out. Do you know what I mean? He can bamboozle. He can bum rush, you know, what's his name? EUBANK Jr. EUBANK Jr. will have nowhere to run. Do you know what I mean? He can't be able to use his reach or anything like that because they're going to be in close proximity. Listen. What makes you think a smaller ring here is just advantage Conor? Like, I'm going to talk from my own experience, my own perspective. Like, you know, I'm with boxers in the gym and we're having this discussion. Like, I don't feel like a smaller ring is necessarily automatically advantage Conor Benn. Yeah. It means like there's less movement, less space for Chris Eubank Jr. to move around. Like, he can't use the range as much as possible, as much as he would like. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Conor Benn, he wants a tear up. He wants a tear up. He wants war. But one thing we're forgetting here, Chris Eubank Jr. has been in many wars. He's been in many tear ups. He had a tear up with George Groves. Do you know what I mean? Had a tear up with Billy Joe Saunders. He had the tear-ups with Liam Smith. You know, that's why he got knocked out against Liam Smith. Is that tear-up? So, listen, Chris Eubank Jr. is not scared of a tear-up. He is not scared of a tear-up. So he's prepared for a tear-up, because ever since this fight was announced, ever since both fighters entered fighting camp, that's all they've been banging on about. Conor Benn wants a tear-up. Conor Benn doesn't want to box. Conor Benn has to get close to Chris Eubank Jr. Conor Benn has to throw the kitchen sink. That's all Chris Eubank Jr. has been hearing. So you think he hasn't been preparing for it? Also, Chris Eubank Jr. being the bigger guy, he's going to be the stronger guy in there. I know there's this rehydration clause where Chris Eubank Jr. has to weigh in the morning. He can't be heavier than on a Friday. You know, after the weigh-in the morning, then he can rehydrate and eat whatever he wants. I get it. So obviously these little details, it looks like it's advantage Conor Benn. But in terms of like their ring size, listen, Chris Eubank Jr. hits the harder of both of them. He's the bigger puncher. What makes you think when Conor Benn is coming in and being reckless and all that, Eubank Jr. might just catch him one of those uppercuts, man, and it's game over. Can Conor Benn take a punch? Have we ever seen Conor Benn take a punch from a 160-pounder or a super middleweight? We've never seen it. Like, his chin's gonna get tested, man. I'm sure Conor Benn got knocked down by that French guy a couple years ago. I'm sure. I forgot the guys now. I might remember. Listen, I'm forgetting. If you remember, let me know in the comments. I can remember Conor Benn getting knocked down by a lighter guy. So can you imagine Chris Eubank Jr.? Chris Eubank Jr., listen, he's gonna light up that kid, man. I'm telling you guys, I'm speaking to friends and look, everyone's like, oh my God, Conor Benn. Everyone's like, yo, Conor Benn might win this, you know. Smaller ring, rehydration clause, like Chris Eubank's a family. Listen, let's say this. Imagine Conor now, yeah? Let's remove the name Benn out of Conor. Remove the name Benn out of Conor. Yeah, just call him Conor Douglas. Let's call him Conor Douglas. Imagine his name was Conor Douglas and there was no family feud involved in this. There was no legacy, none of that. And this was Chris Eubank Jr. just fighting a guy called Conor Douglas. You guys are going to be saying, yo, Chris Eubank Jr. is cherry picking. How dare Chris Eubank Jr. fights this nobody? Because if we look at Conor Benn's resume, who's it for? People say, oh, Vargas, Chris Algieri. Come on, washed up fighters, bro. Washed up. I don't want to hear it. Conor Benn last 2 fights stunk the place out at 154 pounds. Couldn't even get rid of those guys. Now you feel like he's going to move out to 160. You feel like he's knocking Chris Eubank out. He's not knocking Chris Eubank out. Do you know what I mean? People are just getting too emotionally invested. You're letting it blindside you. You're letting all these family feud. You're letting all these media outbursts and everything like that. You're watching a couple of like sparring, you know, them leak sparring conversations. Oh, you know, Conor Benn knocked down this super middleweight, done this to this middleweight. Like, listen, it's so propaganda, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm letting you guys know. Obviously, today is not my prediction, but I want to drop my prediction tomorrow, Friday, when I see the weigh-in from both fighters. But I'm just telling you right now, I don't think this fight is going to be as competitive as many are building it up to be. I'm just being real. I don't think it's going to be as competitive. Don't be surprised if Eubank Jr. goes out there and totally just dominates Benn and stops him late. 7th, 8th round. Do not be surprised. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm seeing people just jumping out. Oh my God. Eubank's in trouble. Eubank's in trouble. Listen, I don't see it that way, man. I don't see it that way, man. You can probably tell which way I'm leaning towards, what fight I want to win. Do you know what I mean? By now, you're probably guessing your Enzo. We know you're backing Eubank. You're backing Eubank. I probably am, but I'm going to give you a prediction tomorrow, Friday. That's why you should tune in. That's why you should tune in tomorrow. Come back to EMGM Sports. I want to drop you my fight prediction. You know what I mean? I might even do a little breakdown on where I think the fight is going to be won and lost. But listen, all this ring size talk, smaller ring, people not saying, oh, Conor Benn advantage. Listen, just stop it, man. Stop it. Listen, I want to leave it at that. We'll come back tomorrow for the fight predictions. I'm going to give you, you know, who I think is going to win. We'll do a fight breakdown and all that. Tune in tomorrow at EMGM Sports, my people. Like I said, if you're new, subscribe. I'll see you soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.